Tonight, could you leave the door unlocked? I won't run.
I won't lock it again. I'm getting engaged to Isabella Rinaldi next month.
Then what am I?
Your 8 years of captivity end tonight. You're free.
What about Agus's core algorithm?
Company property.
I wrote it.
No degree, no contract, not a single line of code with your name on it. Who do you think a judge is going to believe?
Take your hand off me.
Be gone by sunrise. Mara will have a check for you.
Keep it. Spend it on Isabella's ring. You missed something, Dante.
Private floor access unlocked.
8 years of proof. Right here.
Ms. Voss, Mr. Morelli asked me to take you to the lakeside apartment.
No, thank you.
It's cold out. Get in, and
I'm not getting in his car.
Passport or a state-issued ID. It has to be the original.
Someone else has them and won't give them back. I have an old student ID.
That isn't enough to open an account. You'll need to report them missing and get replacements first.
Thank you.
$200,000. Mr. Marathi says it's enough for a fresh start.
A settlement or hush money?
Don't make this hard for me.
Tell him I'm not that cheap.
If you ever need to get away from Morelli, contact me anytime.
Gabriel, I got out. Someone's asking for Elena Voss.
Give me the name of the diner. Stay there. Don't get into any black car.
You're still with the FSS?
Yeah, I'll be there in 40.
"8 years, not one call."
My phone, my ID, my accounts. Dante had all of it.
Sorry.
Not your fault.
Get in. We'll go wherever you want. Aegis sold them the Sentinel system. They're using it to identify undercover agents and protected witnesses banned to the port.
Sentinel is my internal codename. Dante shouldn't even know it.
We've been after the Morettis for 6 months. The source code is registered to Aegis. Without the original, it just looks like a legitimate sale.
The original's on me.
You put the chip under your skin?
3 years in, Dante was away for 2 days. It was my only chance to give myself a way out.
You cut yourself open?
They read my emails. They listened to my calls. Anyone who got close to me got hurt. Don't look at me like that.
I'm not pitying you. I just hate that I didn't get to you sooner.
I'm still alive, so it's not too late.
Sit down. You're not doing this alone again. I'll tell you before I touch you.
Okay. Your hands are shaking.
I'm scared I'll be too late again. Tell me if it hurts.
It hurts.
I hear you.
Every timestamp on it is proof I never forgot who I am.
I'll secure it first, then we'll get your name back. He already knows you found me.
Shaw, end all contact with Elena Voss. Turn in your badge and the case file by 4.
She was held for 8 years. Moretti still has her ID, and you want me to back off?
That's an order.
Turn it in. Don't throw your life away for me.
8 years ago, I couldn't stop you. Now I'm supposed to just stand by and watch?
I'm not some debt you have to repay.
You're the one I've spent 8 years looking for. Every year on your birthday, I sent you an email. I kept the same address for 8 years because I was afraid you'd come back and not find me.
Don't make those 8 years another debt I owe you. I can't repay that.
You don't owe me anything. I chose to wait. You still get to choose who you want to be with.
Your access to the safe house ends tonight. The Rinaldi's are already demanding answers. Gabriel, don't let this take you down too.
One word from them and she goes back in the cage?
You're the only one I can protect.
I just got out. I'm not letting someone else get trapped in my place.
Then stop deciding for me.
Come back. Your ID, your accounts, your lab, I'll give it all back, and Gabriel gets to keep his badge.
You take everything from me, hand a few things back, and call it a gift?
2 days on your own and you're already hurt. You still can't take care of yourself.
I got this trying to get away from you.
Gabriel can't even keep a roof over your head tonight. How's he gonna take care of you?
She doesn't need taking care of. She needs a door she can lock from the inside.
8 years apart and you've got her all figured out. When she spikes a fever at 3 a.m., whose name does she call? You know that?
I called your name because you were the only one in that house, not because I loved you.
6 o'clock. Mara will pick you up. If you don't come back, I'll go after Gabriel for withholding that evidence, and I won't stop.
You block every way out, then ask why she comes back. 8 years, Dante. It's the only move you know.
Mr. Moretti says the car's downstairs. He's only waiting until 6.
You dressed me for him. You locked my door for him. You know what it means if I go back.
I know. But my mother needs her meds. I can't lose this job.
I was scared too. I'm only asking you one thing. Are you still locking that door for him today? Tell him I'll come see him.
Elena, you can't go alone.
Facing him is the only way to make him let go. What else can I do?
I'll come with you. You decide where I park, how far back I stay, and when I come in.
A minute ago you said I couldn't go alone.
That was out of line. Being worried doesn't give me the right to tell you what to do.
20 minutes. If I'm not out, call me first. You don't come through that door.
10.
See? There it is again.
20. I'll stay outside and wait.
That's what it means to come with me.
Mr. Moretti moved the meeting to the Rinaldi Hotel. He says it's safe there.
Every time he says safe, he locks a door first.
I'll go in with you. He still trusts me a little.
You already opened one door for me. I'll walk the rest of the way on my own.
Then what do I tell him when I go back?
Tell him whatever you think is right.
That's far enough, Mr. Shaw. Mr. Morelli is only meeting with Mrs. Voss. You say the word, we leave right now.
I'm going in. 20 minutes, and I walk out on my own.
Let her in. Gabriel stays outside.
Sit. You've gone too long without eating. Your stomach's gonna hurt.
You remember my stomach. You just forget that doors are supposed to open from the inside.
3 days out, and you're already hurt. You have nowhere to live, and Gabriel's suspended because of you. This is freedom?
The pain's mine. So is the path I choose. At least when I fall, I don't have to ask your permission to get up.
Gabriel's outside, so now you think someone else has taken over?
I'm not something you get to hand over to him.
But thunder still makes you grab my sleeve. When you have a fever, you only drink the water I bring you. I wasn't the only one living those 8 years.
In a locked room, there's only one person to bring the water. You made me depend on you, then use that dependence to prove I loved you.
I never treated you badly.
Did you love me? Or the version of me with no ID, no friends, who couldn't survive a day without you?
The family trust was paying for Gabriel's father's care. I cut it off today.
You're cutting off a sick man's care to force me back?
I'm just showing you that your choices have consequences for other people.
Does Isabella know you cage people in her family's name? That you decide who lives and who doesn't?
Once we're married, she'll get used to it. What did he say?
Your father's rehab funding. Dante cut it off.
Don't trade yourself for that. It's not your debt.
I know. I just learned that when someone gets hurt because of me, I don't have to go crawling back.
Well said. Too bad Dante never learned that. He needs to stop using my family's name to do his dirty work. I'm not here to take you back. I'm just asking, do you want to go back to him?
No. Do you want to marry him?
Until yesterday, I thought this engagement was just two families doing business. Today, I found out he's already using the trust like a whip.
He does the same thing to me. He sets everything up for me, then takes it all away and blocks every way out.
He cut off that man's care without running it by me. We're not even married, and he's already deciding who I save and who I let die. I need you.
If all you want is your power back, then I'm just another bargaining chip. I don't want that.
Don't say no yet. Watch what I do first, then decide if you want to stand with me. I've seen the photos of you two. The clothes, the places, where you stood, he picked all of it. That's not love. That's staging. I want him to learn a woman isn't just a signature page attached to a deal. Tomorrow morning, at the board review, I'm calling off the engagement and withdrawing my family's support. Elena, come watch him lose his ticket to the table.
If you call off the engagement, what do you lose?
My board seat, my trust voting rights, and the whole future they'd already laid out for me.
Dante talks like that too. He makes the price sound enormous, then waits for me to give in.
So don't take my word for it. I'll do it first tomorrow, then you can decide for yourself whether to walk through that door.
Your father won't let this go.
He'll say I ruined the deal and ruined myself along with it. But if I fold today, all I'll ever be is one more thing Dante can use.
Every time he put it on my finger, it felt like a reminder of who this hand was supposed to sign for.
That meeting isn't a family dinner. Turn on him in public and the Renalis come for you first.
They can take back what they gave me. They can't put my name next to a liar's.
You want me there to prove he lied to you? Or to help you win?
Neither. I just won't let them turn this into two women fighting over one man.
I won't testify for you. And I won't get revenge for you. Just say your own name. Tomorrow, no one answers for me. Not even you.
I'll sit where you can see me. If you don't speak, I won't speak for you.
You don't need to stebble me. I can stand.
Okay.
Tomorrow's list has one name, Elena. Not anyone's partner. Not anyone's kept woman.
You can put your name on the list. But his treatment can't wait while you prove a point.
I could just...
Don't say you're going back.
I'm not pitying you. I know how hard it is to wait for a bed. I'm scared he won't last till morning.
So am I. But I'm not trading you for his care. Come back, and the funding comes back. If you don't, that's your choice too. You hold a knife to my father's throat, then call it her choice. You really do love playing the gentleman. If you were any kind of son, you'd tell her to go back to the place she knows best. She makes the messes, I clean them up, always have. What she wants is a way out. You can't give her one, so stop calling the cage a home.
Don't touch me.
8 years. The thunder, the fevers, the nightmares, who held you every time? A few days out and you've already pulled a sick man into this. Is freedom really worth that much?
You're teaching me the same old lesson. Step out of line and someone next to me gets hurt.
I never let you want for anything.
Except a key, my ID, and the right to say no. I want to help you.
Then respect me. Don't do my part for me. And don't let my father wake up knowing his life cost you your freedom.
Okay. I won't choose for you, but I'll carry this with you.
I'll deal with the fund, but I won't make either of you owe me.
Dad?
Put me on speaker. I've got something to say to whoever's using a hospital bed as a threat.
Sir, the hospital's decision wasn't aimed at you.
That's worse. You won't even own up to who you're hurting.
Dad, don't work yourself up.
I'm getting treatment so I can live a few more years and watch you build a life, not so a woman's freedom can buy my hospital bed.
Mr. Shaw.
Elena, I've never met you, but don't go back. Give in for me today and tomorrow he'll use someone else against you. If that's what one more day costs, I don't want it. Gabriel. Standing by her means letting her walk out, not going back into that cage for her.
You hear that? Even my father won't let you pay off my family's debt.
I hear him. I'm not turning back this time.
Sentiment doesn't cover a medical bill.
The costs will be covered through the proper channels. And your little stun with the Rinaldi Fund goes before the board first thing tomorrow. Mr. Marotti, I quit.
Do you know what you'll lose by walking away from me?
My paycheck, my home, and every night I couldn't face myself after locking your doors.
6 years. Who paid your rent? Who found your mother a doctor?
So I stayed quiet for you for 6 years. Today that account closes.
Mara, you don't have to do this for me.
It's not for you. I just won't lock one more door for him. Your old notebooks are still there. Dante told me to burn them. I hid them in a storage locker instead.
Mara, take that key back! She didn't give it to you. Don't touch her. Let go. Everything in that apartment is mine.
The apartment's yours? The notebooks are mine. You want to claim them? Do it in front of everyone.
6 years with me. You know how she gets when she breaks down. Everyone starts looking like the enemy.
All I know is, every time she said she wanted out, you had me lock the door. Agus says she has long-needed care, recently became understable, and left with materials that aren't hers. It's signed by the company, but it reads like it came from your bedroom.
You couldn't take the key, so you stole my words instead.
You want every board member seeing a patient first, and only then hearing her talk about the work. Too bad you rushed the statement out.
I only warned them her choices could hurt the company and herself.
Every time you say it's for my good, I'm the one who ends up paying.
8 years. No account, no job, not one day on your own. Who do you think those board members will believe tomorrow? You already know. And you know exactly why she doesn't have any of it.
She can run her own life. Someone just shut every door first.
Call those 8 years a prison, and all they'll see is you getting revenge for an old flame.
You get to decide why I left too?
The board wants Mrs. Voss to clarify by 6 whether she can make her own decisions and what her relationship with Mr. Morello really was.
You wanted your own name? Now answer for yourself.
Fine. I'll answer.
They want you to explain 8 years. Explain one thing, and they'll make you explain every silence after that.
The harder a woman tries to prove she's not crazy, the more they'll say she is.
I can tell them about the locks, about who took your ID.
Say it when it's time. You don't have to carry 8 years of his wrongs tonight.
But I did stay quiet. Now they've got you on trial, just to explain yourself, and I can't keep pretending it was only a job.
Then save it for when I really need you. This is the part I need to say myself.
How do you want to answer?
Not about love. Not about living together, not about whether I needed him. The board will call that dodging. Let them. I'm not proving I deserve to be loved or that I had it bad enough. I'll answer 2 things. Whose name belongs on it and who wrote the work.
Someone's going to keep using your silence against you.
Before, I was silent because Dante wouldn't let me speak. Now silence is my choice. That's the whole difference.
Then I won't push you to say more, and I won't cut a word for you either.
Tell the board this. I can make my own decisions. Tomorrow I'll appear as Elena Voss and answer only questions of authorship and ownership. My private life doesn't change the facts of my work.
That sounded like you.
They'll let you appear, but Dante will be in the room too, and he'll tell them all about those 8 years. Let him. The harder he tries to prove I can't leave, the more it shows he's afraid I will.
Sit where I can see you. Unless I call you, don't speak for me.
Okay. Sit. An engagement and a family partnership shouldn't end over one misunderstanding.
I came today to end it.
This is a board review, not the place to settle a relationship.
Then let's talk resources. The introductions, backing, and funding the Rinaldi's gave Egil because of this engagement are withdrawn today.
Your father won't let you gamble the family's interests out of spite.
I know. The moment I finish, I lose my seat, my trust vote, and my place in the family office.
Your mother's medical trust, your brother's project guarantee, those could go back under review too. Back down now and you keep the family's good name.
They bring up my family because they know it hurts me. But being hurt doesn't mean I'll keep saying yes to Dante.
Lose all this and you won't even hold a seat at this table.
Then I lose the seat first and take my name back after. So no one can ever say, spending my father's money meant I agreed to marry you.
Mr. Rinaldi has frozen your board privileges and your trust voting rights. From here on, you attend as a private individual only.
Take it back now. There's still time.
You still think everyone comes running back the second they lose their money?
Walk out that door. And don't expect Elena to carry the consequences.
This is my choice. She owes me nothing. She's already paid for it. Now it's time you heard my name.
No Rinaldi backing, and you still insist on taking the floor?
I never came here borrowing anyone's name.
You can put your own name on the form, but the board decides whether you're qualified to challenge Egis's core work.
My qualifications don't need anyone's backing. Ask me what I've done. Don't ask me who I belong to.
Then let's hear from someone who knew her back then. She never even finished her degree. 8 years, no public record. Why should the board take her word alone? Professor, was Elena Voss capable of doing this research on her own? And will you publicly back her authorship claim?
She was one of the most gifted students I ever taught, but I wasn't there for the next 8 years. I can't speak to them.
I'm not asking about the 8 years. I'm asking about what I handed you before I left. Do you remember it or not?
I remember.
Then will you say so?
The university's reviewing my lab right now. I can't speak for the school, and I can't submit anything.
Even your own teacher won't stand up for you.
8 years ago, you couldn't stop me. Today, you can't even look at me. Professor Bennett, I get it.
Elena.
Don't say my name like you still know me. Not in front of them.
This time, could you leave the door open?
You couldn't say it this afternoon, now you can. With a box in your arms?
After that call this afternoon, the university shut down my lab and told me to take early retirement.
So now you've got nothing left to lose.
No, I still have a reputation and my name on those papers to lose. 8 years ago, I just put all that ahead of you. The day you withdrew, I chased you to the parking lot. Dante said you were just tired, told me not to push you. He stood right next to you and answered for you, and I believed him.
You didn't believe him. You just didn't want to cross the man whose father funded your building.
That's right. They put my name on that building later. Every time a student walks past it, I know what that name cost.
I waited for an email from you. A month, 6 months, a year. Then I stopped waiting.
I wrote them, never sent them. No matter how much I wrote, it was only to make myself feel better.
Professor, she doesn't owe you forgiveness. You came here tonight. Do you want her to feel sorry for you, or do you want to do something?
I want to do something. Tomorrow I'll go back to that hearing and say, in my own words, what I remember. Even if the university cancels my classes and cuts my funding, I'll testify.
Don't say it's for me.
For what I didn't do 8 years ago. And so no teacher abandons another student in the name of their future.
Sit by the door, say your piece, and go.
All right. I kept this page hidden for 8 years. Your name and the date from your first architecture submission.
A student assignment doesn't prove a commercial product 8 years later.
It doesn't prove everything. It proves one thing. The core architecture Egis says Dante created was submitted under Elena's name years ago.
You refused to testify yesterday. Why the change today?
Yesterday I was afraid of losing my lab. Today I've lost it. And I'm more afraid of staying silent again.
Will you stand behind what you say?
I can verify this page is authentic, and I'll own the rest. Back then, I failed to protect my own student.
The materials are enough to establish a genuine authorship dispute. During the formal review, this work can't be presented publicly under Dante's name alone.
You put an old man's reputation on the line just to beat me in this room?
You're deciding for someone else again. He walked in here himself.
Without me, you wouldn't even have a seat at this table.
Starting today, you sit there and explain why your name is on my work.
Agus will hold off on any new licensing of the disputed work until the formal hearing. Mr. Morelli, you'll step back from those decisions. You said it yourself.
This is only the first step to getting my name back.
Give me 10 minutes. Just us. No business.
You're finally admitting it. The company can't save you anymore? 10 minutes. Fine. Right here. Door open. Nobody has to leave.
We shared a bed. We shared a table. Some things aren't for strangers to hear.
8 years, and all the doors you closed on me. You don't get to pick which one stays open now.
When your stomach hurt, you'd only drink warm water. You needed the hallway light on when you couldn't sleep. Your hands went cold every winter. The first thing I did when I came home was warm them. Was that control too?
I remember. And you remember I don't eat olives. But you ordered them for me at every dinner anyway because you thought it looked right.
No one agrees with someone on everything.
But what I read, what I wore, who I saw, you called all of it care.
You stayed. You held me. You said you loved me. Elena. No one keeps a woman for 8 years against her will.
You're right. I did love you.
Then you should know. What we had isn't what you're making it sound like.
I loved the man who promised to send me back to school, who said he'd put my name first on the paper. Then you replaced him, piece by piece.
I gave you the best life possible.
Everything you gave me, you took something of mine first. The clothes cost me my choices. The house cost me my keys. The care cost me my work.
You were in a bad place. Leaving school was supposed to let you rest.
I didn't file the withdrawal papers. I didn't make the call. And when Professor Bennett asked, you answered for me. Back then, why did you pull me out of school?
Once you got that exchange spot, all you talked about was the lab, your classmates, your future. You were already planning to leave me.
So you didn't ask. You just closed off my way out.
I was only afraid of losing you.
You were afraid I had somewhere to go. Time's up.
I can go, or I can sit in the living room. Your call.
You didn't say a single word for me today.
Because those were your 8 years. Nobody answers for you, not even me.
You said you looked for me. How long?
8 years.
I thought this email never went through.
It did. I was away for training. I didn't see it for 3 months. One line, if you can't reach me one day, don't believe I chose to disappear.
Why did you keep it all this time?
At first, so I wouldn't forget. Later, so that if I ever found you, I wouldn't be the one deciding whether you came back.
You looked for me out of guilt?
Some guilt, and I missed you. But I didn't look for you to make you owe me. Even if you don't choose me, you owe me nothing.
There's still pasta in the kitchen. If you're not in a hurry, stay and eat. Stay put. I'll get it. I'm no longer welcome at the family hotel. Yours was the closest open door. Come in. Stay as long as you need, that's up to you.
Reinstate the engagement tomorrow, and you get your trust access and board seat back. Get Elena to settle, and Agus keeps the partnership too.
So you want the engagement back? Or do you want me to trade Elena's name for a seat?
Don't put an outsider above your own family. Your mother's medical trust, that's part of this arrangement too.
You can say yes. You don't have to lose your family for me. If I trade your name for my seat today, tomorrow they trade my mother for my marriage. I'm not opening that door.
You'll regret this.
I already regret every year I went along with you.
Eat first. The rest can wait till morning.
The Rinaldis pulled their backing, and 3 partners just suspended new licensing with Aegis. The board wants Dante to explain where the disputed work came from before tomorrow morning.
They've frozen all new contracts. Elena, happy now?
Those contracts were frozen because my name was never on them. Stop blaming a woman for your own losses.
Three partners froze all new licensing at once. Do you know how many people will be out of work by morning?
My name wasn't on those contracts, but now I'm responsible when they fall apart. Dante, that line doesn't work on me anymore.
Everyone around you is going to pay for your choices.
You're the one collecting. I'm not the one in debt. What he wants most right now is to make those 8 years sound like you stayed by choice.
So whoever changes their story for him is locking that door again.
He wants me at the board meeting tomorrow to say the locks were just security, that I was holding your passport for safekeeping. If I say it his way, I get my severance and my insurance.
Your call. Nobody answers for you.
My brother's having surgery next month. That insurance, I really need it. You can sit down first. Or you can go. I won't use your family to make you prove what he did to me.
Mara, just say what I told you. One last job.
One last job. Does that include telling them she could have walked out anytime?
That's just the truth.
No. Her passport was in your study. I changed the front door code every day, and the first time she tried to leave, you told me to lock the bedroom from the outside. I'll be at the board in the morning. You can cut my insurance. But I'm not telling that lie for you.
That night, how long did I knock? 40 minutes. Then you stopped. I was standing outside. I heard you drag the chair back to the desk. I remember. Next morning you brought breakfast in and said the lock was broken. I said that. I was scared I'd lose my job. Scared he'd find out I'd let you out. Whether you go tomorrow is your call. Tonight, just eat.
Sit. We're all still learning not to speak for other people.
You're going back there now?
My manuscripts, my mother's photo, and my old college coat, they're all still there. Before morning, I'm taking back what's mine.
I'll walk you down to the lobby. Whether you go up is your call.
Just the lobby.
You came back because of what Mara said, or because there's still something here you can't let go of?
I came for my manuscripts. I'll take them and go.
For 8 years, I kept every page you wrote, and now one word mine, and you erase me?
Keeping them safe didn't give you the right to put your name on them. You gave me things, and you took more. Both can be true at once.
Not even the photo from our first year?
That one's ours. What I'm taking is mine.
You don't touch anything in the bedroom.
Move.
That room holds 8 years of us. Take one thing, and tomorrow it's evidence I kept you prisoner.
Mara already told them about the locks. You're not afraid they'll misunderstand. You're afraid they'll hear how I lived.
I locked that door once, the night you lost it, and ran out without even your shoes.
Because you pulled me out of school, cut off my cards, and told everyone I was sick. You drove me to the door, then used my leaving to prove I needed to be locked up.
I only wanted you to calm down.
You wanted everything back under your control.
Yes. I was scared you'd leave. Scared you'd see what was out there. Scared Gabriel would come back. Scared that one day you'd find out you could live without me.
Then you never loved me. You were just afraid of losing someone who wouldn't leave.
Was everything I gave you, the home, the doctors, the life, fake?
The meals were real. The medicine was real. The arms that held me were real. But the locks were real too. My passport being taken was real. My name disappearing from the work was real. Dante, real tenderness doesn't cancel out real harm.
What if I let you go right now?
That just means you finally stopped. It's not you handing me my freedom. It was always mine.
At tomorrow's statement, I won't admit to the crimes you're accusing me of.
And I won't testify for your love anymore.
Then I'll see you out there. Want me to take it?
At the elevator. I can carry it that far.
If you really go up there tomorrow, don't just talk about how you were wronged. The board won't be moved by tears.
I'm not trading tears for a name. I'll tell them who wrote the work and why you were never willing to let me speak.
Without Aegis, your name has no value.
Then let everyone see how much Aegis is worth without my name.
They're giving you 6 minutes, only to respond to the personal dispute. Credit for the work still goes to Dante.
He wants you talking about how you got hurt, then he'll talk about how he succeeded. On stage and off, he's already picked your seat for you. Tell them this. I'm not attending as Dante's ex. I'm a co-developer. I'll only speak about my name and my work.
And if they won't change it?
Then I go anyway. The door is theirs. The words are mine.
They took you off the list.
Then let him steal my name again. To my face.
I'm sorry, Miss Voss, your name's not on the final list. I can't let you into the main hall.
Who took my name off?
The organizers just said the agenda changed. You can wait in the press area for the statement afterward. Say the word and we're gone. No one gets to humiliate you at that door again.
I'm not here to prove I can get in. I'm here because he's inside, trading my name for applause.
Mrs. Rinaldi, your pass only covers one guest.
Then it covers her. I told you. I'm not going in under the Rinaldi name. You're not borrowing the Rinaldi name. Dante used fiancé to get funding, a seat, and my mother's medical trust. I'm still on the list. Let that title open one last door.
Once you're inside, he'll say you crashed the event. He'll push every question back to a personal grudge.
Then don't speak for me. Whoever asks, I'll answer.
Aegis's core technology, from the first idea to the finished product, I led all of it, and it belongs to Aegis alone.
Does he know you're here? Not yet.
Lately, there's been some noise about the source of the work. I understand resentment after a relationship ends, but personal feelings don't rewrite a company's history.
He's waiting for you to lose it. Rush the stage and he gets to call you a bitter ex.
So I won't rush. I'll walk.
I can ask for a pause. Your call.
Don't stop him for me. Let him finish that line.
I'll take responsibility for Miss Voss's last 8 years, but being with me didn't make the technology hers.
Elena, I'll say what I should have said, but the first word, it should be yours.
8 years ago, you let him speak first. Not today.
You're not on the speaking list.
You control the list. You don't control history.
Want it?
Dante, you left a name out. The name you left out is Elena Voss. I built Aegis's original core architecture with you.
One sentence doesn't change a company filing.
The external review is finished. My original records predate Aegis' first filing by 11 months. The findings reached the board this morning.
You know what it costs to stand up?
8 years ago, I did the math. That's why I let her walk out alone. Today, I'm done counting.
Only what you saw firsthand.
I'll confirm it. The earliest models, the course files, the demo logs, they're all signed E. Voss. The version Dante filed with the company came after.
Then why is his the only name on the launch page?
Because every time someone asked, he said I was unwell, that I didn't want to be seen. After a while, even I believed him. I thought staying quiet meant I agreed.
I backed his story. Today, I take it back, and I'll take what comes with it.
Because she left. I carried this project to where it is now. She's back for a cut? On what grounds?
You arranged my withdrawal. My name disappeared because you decided that for me, time after time.
If you really wanted your name, there are 100 ways to do it in private. You chose today. Because you can't stand that I'm engaged, and you want me humiliated in public.
There you go again. Reducing an ownership dispute to a woman who couldn't let you go.
Then tell everyone, if you dare, did you ever love me in those 8 years?
I did.
If you loved me, then you understand. Everything I did because I was afraid of losing you.
I understand. You were afraid I'd leave, so you pulled me out of school. Afraid I'd have money, so you wouldn't let me open an account. Afraid I'd meet anyone else, so you took my ID. Afraid I'd fight back, so you locked the door from the outside.
I gave you the best life there was.
You chose my clothes. You chose every meal. Someone even wrote down when I fell asleep. That's not a life. It's a room you set up.
Who sat with you when you were sick? Who held you when you woke up in the middle of the night?
You also made sure I had no one to hold but you. You locked the door, showed me the key, then expected me to thank you.
So the moment he's back, you decide you're free?
I didn't get out because I swapped one man for another. I got out because I stopped mistaking fear for needing you.
8 years. Was none of it real?
My feelings were real. Your tenderness was real sometimes. But real feelings don't excuse control or taking my name.
Without me, they'd have eaten you alive out there.
Then I'd fall on my own and hurt on my own. Dante, I didn't come back to get even with an ex. I came to tell you, my love is over, and my life isn't yours to explain anymore. Since we're talking about deciding for others, here's my decision. Turn on the backup mic, please. What I'm saying today is my own decision.
Your mother's medical trust is still under review. Sit down now, and I'll call this a rash decision.
You always bargain with other people's mothers, fathers, futures. Too bad, my mother already signed away the family's approval rights. She'd rather switch hospitals than let me marry you.
The Renalis won't cut Egil loose over an outsider.
The board just passed it. The joint fund is pulling out of the next round. The hotel group is ending the exclusive tech deal. And the family's 3 public projects will no longer accept licenses from you.
Given the dispute over ownership and the change in the licensing basis, all Aegis signings today are on hold.
Happy now? She loses her family seat, you wreck the company just to back me into a corner?
She pulled back her own resources. I took back my own name. You're the one who tied it all to yourself. I used to think marrying you would buy me respect. Later I learned you only respect what you can use.
A business freeze can be undone. You think a few sentences are enough to convict me? Mr. Moretti, come with us. We have questions about unlawful confinement and the ownership of the work. You know what happens to Aegis once they take me away?
That's for the board and the staff to deal with now. It's not a room I have to clean up for you anymore.
I took care of you for 8 years. Without me, you couldn't even afford the suit you're standing in.
This suit cost $380. I bought it with money Gabriel lent me. The IOU's in my pocket. I'll pay it back. Everything you gave me cost me my freedom. I can't afford that, so I'm done paying.
Elena, you're really gonna stand there and watch them take me?
I watched you lock the doors. I watched you delete my name. Today, I'm just done turning the lights off for you.
8 years, and you won't even give me one last word of forgiveness?
Forgiveness is mine to give. Go answer for what you did.
You think waiting 8 years earns you her? She's not a prize you earn by waiting.
I'm going to move my mother to another hospital. I'll walk the rest myself. When you need someone with you, tell me. Not to decide for you, just to be there.
The formal notice from the External Review Board. The ownership correction is in effect. The public record now shows your full name.
Lab lead, 6-month review. Your name goes on the project, and you build your own team.
If I don't agree with the current direction, can I start it over?
You can. We want your judgment. We're not asking you to prove your loyalty to anyone.
This time they got the name right.
They will from now on.
Coffee. I didn't add sugar.
You finally learned to let me choose.
Slow learner. Any chance of a retake?
Dante's been formally charged. Egel is in receivership. Isabella took her mother to the coast. Mara found a new job. Everyone's moving forward.
And you?
I want to go back to campus first. Professor Bennett says the orange cat behind the old research wing is still around.
I can drive you, or you can go on your own.
Give me the keys.
You're driving?
It's my next stop. Of course I'm driving.
Where to?
Campus first. We'll figure out the rest on the way.